All right, Memphis, San Antonio. A lot of people know that I have a lot of ties to the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm a Lakers fan, but of course, Memphis always going to have a spot in my heart. 2 seed versus 7 seed. San Antonio is a really good basketball team. And honestly, I probably would have picked Memphis if they would have got anybody but Golden State and San Antonio in the first round. So if they would have got to the 6th spot, which they were supposed to have, they let the Thunder sweep in and Russell Westbrook and company still that 6th spot, I think I would have picked Memphis to beat Houston. But because they're 7, I'm going to have to roll with the Spurs. Now, hear me out of respect to Memphis and what they do, because Memphis is slept on year in and year out in the playoffs, despite being one of the toughest outs, all right, being one of the toughest outs over the last 6-7 years. I'm going to pick San Antonio in 7 games. I think Kawhi Leonard is the difference maker. I think Kawhi Leonard is a guy that, I mean, Memphis has nobody to match up with him, and it looks like Tony Allen's going to be out for the series. So I like the Spurs in 7 games. I'm giving my Grizzlies the respect enough to get to the 7th game. They lose it in San Antonio. I think they're going to beat up San Antonio a lot. Maybe a couple injuries in the series. They're going to really beat San Antonio up. So San Antonio's going to have to face Houston or OKC, and they're going to be really beat up. So that's why I believe Houston could beat San Antonio in the next round. Again, you have to wait for the Houston OKC pick in another vlog. But again, I think San Antonio is going to pull this one out by the chin, all right, by the hairs. Small. It's going to be a very tough series. I just don't think at the end of the day the Grizzlies have anybody that can match up with Kawhi Leonard. He's the best player on the court. I think Zebo might go to work on LaMarcus Aldridge in this series, which will be a surprise to a lot of people. I think Mark's going to have a big series against Powell. But with that being said, I just think Kawhi and Popovich and Patty Mills are going to be the difference makers in this series. I think the bench play of San Antonio is just way better than the Grizzlies, what they got right now. It's just way better. The Grizzlies don't have enough shooting to keep up with this very efficient San Antonio team. And I have San Antonio in 7 games, but giving the Grizzlies the respect enough to get to 7 games. But that's where I ended with the Grizzlies. I just can't pick. Not enough offense. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't look to Vince Carter at 40 years old to be one of my primary players. The Grizzlies have yet to fill the need of offensive talent. I don't understand what needs to be done or what needs to be put in these guys' head that Tony Allen cannot be your 2 guard no matter how good he was in the past on defense. You need a J.R. Smith type guy. You had Lance Stevenson. You let him go. You need a Jamal Crawford type guy or somebody, any of these available 2 guards going forward that scores the basketball, that wants to get shots up. You have a team that doesn't know who to give the ball to shoot. And I think it's hurting the progression of this team. It's hurt Mike Conley. Mike Conley has been in and out. Again, the dude injures his face more than anybody. I know you would think he played hockey. I'm going to go after San Antonio Spurs in 7 games. Who do you have winning this series and why? Talk to me in the comment box below. Thank y'all for the time, love, support, salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.